Hey, I wanted to do a quick little review of this very adorable Airbnb that we just stayed at here in Castle Rock, Longview area of Washington State. So this is the entrance. So we are getting ready to check out. And so if you see any messy things like the blankets are kind of disarrayed, well, that's from us. It was very well organized when we very first came in. We are super happy with our stay. Very comfortable. As you see, you've got the upstairs. There's a bed up there. We'll go up there in just a second on the ladder or the stairs there. Loved the stars and the moon. They have two separate remote controls. It's really cool. You can change that. They've got lots of games for you to play. This is on 9 acres. And so there's paths that they've made where you can climb and go through their 9 acres. And to the left over there is a creek that you're able to walk all the way to also, which is really cute. It's really cool. And so you've got 3 different heat sources. You've got this pellet stove, and then you've got the little electric fireplace, and then does AC and heat. Okay, now we're going to go upstairs and see the bedroom. The stairs are a little tight, but they're very cool. All right, here is the bed. It's a nice big bed. We slept really well on it last night. And both of the lights on the side are just touchable lights. So you can turn them on and off by just touching them. And they have USB and C plugins on the light, which is nice. You notice they've got the ceiling is see-through. So it does get very bright early in the morning. It's about 6 a.m. whenever we first noticed the sunrise, the sunlight. But they also provide, if you want to use, the little eye covers. So they've thought of everything. I feel like they've done a really good job. They've got all these beautiful lights around the banister, which is really cool. You can see down into the living room area. So my husband and I slept up here, and our son slept on the couch downstairs, and everybody slept really well. And we actually, I noticed the sunlight about 6 a.m., went back to sleep, and we honestly, we slept until like 8, even with the sun shining in with all the open windows. So we had good sleep here. All right, going around the corner, we have the bathroom. They even provide the shampoo and the body wash and the conditioner. And they have robes. And those come in handy for the outside treat that they have, which is a portable hot tub, which we used last night and really enjoyed. And I'll show you that to you in a minute. So here's the little kitchen area. And so you've got the little burner cooktop and toaster oven, coffee maker, and they provided coffees and teas, and they even had a package of popcorn here for us. And some of the normally needed extras when cooking were already here as well. And so I really feel like they tried super hard to think of everything. So we were very pleased. There's lots of extra sheets. There were a bunch of extra blankets in there, but that's what we've already used. They're out here now. There's extra pillows in the little round. So there's literally everything. They've really done a great job of thinking about it all. And you can even stargaze if you want. So let's head outside and I will show you the hot tub. So here's the hot tub, kind of set off to the side. It's one of those little air up hot tubs. And so we got in it last night and we really enjoyed it. I'm not going to take the top off as we're getting ready to check out, but it was very warm, very nice. I don't know if you can hear it, but you can hear the creek roaring down there. It sounds very nice and relaxing. And then, see, they've got lights out here too. They've done a really good job. And there's a hammock right there. The other thing that I want to show you is that they mentioned that the driveway up was very steep and that you might want to park at the bottom. And so, since we got that in our notifications, we were wondering if we'd be able to drive up, or if we were going to have to park at the bottom. So I want you to see how steep this is, because honestly, we didn't think it was all that steep. And I'll show you what we drove up it. Also, so if you were in a tiny, little low car, maybe, or if, it was super muddy or something, but they've got it rocked really well because the ground is wet. But, or if it was snowy, that might be different. But we drove up no problem. And their house is at the very bottom of the hill by the road. So they're accessible if you needed them, but we never had to talk to them, see them, or anything. We just enjoyed ourselves. We just drove up. They had it all set up where you didn't even have to talk to them to check in. But they're very responsive by message if you need to. So we're really pleased with it. It's a very fun experience. And this is what we drove up the driveway without any problems. Hope you enjoyed this. Thanks.